Ladies and gentlemen, we have heard a whole host of reasons why these men have low sperm counts. They done got Fido in the mix now. Well, this came out in Science Alert, March 5th, 2019. Scientists detect shocking drop in male fertility, and it's linked back to our homes. Now, we know this is not happening to all men. The homes we live in and the food we eat might contain chemicals that reduce male fertility. And that goes for both men and their dogs, new research suggests. All right, y'all done messed up Fido's sperm count too? Damn. Woo! Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Recently, experts have grown ever more worried by what appears to be a shocking drop in human male fertility. According to the team behind the latest research, some studies show that in the past 80 years alone, there has been a 50% global reduction in sperm quality. And no one can figure out why this is happening. Now, you remember I've done several stories on this in the past. First, they blamed the plastics, then they blame the weed. Now they're saying they don't know why it's happening. Then we looked at dogs, and this could be an important clue. In 2016, a team at the University of Nottingham found that sperm quality had also taken a plummet in domestic dogs over the course of several decades. Living too close to humans, eating all of the foods humans eat. Unlike the research on humans, this time the scientists could trace back the sperm quality decrease to dangerous chemicals in dogs' environment and food. Wow. It's almost like everything these people touch turns toxic. Or is that just me that sees this? You know, it's one thing to label yourself as brilliant, but then when we see outcomes like this, how brilliant are you really? How advanced are you? You ain't looking too advanced now. The results had the team curious. Did this mean there was something in the shared environment of dogs and people that was to blame? Yes, we always got to have something to blame, y'all. Their new study certainly suggests this might be the case. Specifically, the team identified two human made chemicals commonly found in homes and diets that had the same adverse effects on both human sperm and dog sperm. This new study supports our theory that the domestic dog is indeed a sentinel or mirror for human male reproductive decline, says Richard Lee, a reproductive biologist at the University of Nottingham, using sperm samples from 11 men and 9 dogs in the same region. The researchers tested the effects of two human made chemicals. One was plastic sister, DEHP, which is commonly found in carpets, flooring, clothing, toys, and which can leach into our food and drink. Wow. And other polychlorinate, biphenyl 153, BP 153, which belongs to a group of industrial chemicals found to be persistent organic pollutants in the 1960s and 70s. Using the sperm samples and these two chemicals at concentration levels that are commonly found in our current environments, the researchers carried out identical experiments for the men and dogs in both subjects. And with both chemicals, the effect was reduced sperm mobility, um, motility, and increase fragmentation of DNA. So they're saying the chemicals in the environment, like your carpet, your food, and everything, actually changes the DNA in the body. Um, while sample sizes in the study were low, they do build on matching results found in the 2016 study on dogs, as well as past laboratory and other studies that have shown these chemicals are associated with adverse effects on human fertility. Well, who is making a decision to use these chemicals? How come these people are never identified? Okay, we know that when human sperm motility is poor, DNA fragmentation is increased, and that human male infertility is linked to increased levels of DNA damage in sperm, says lead author Rebecca Sumner, a developmental biologist at the University of Nottingham. We now believe this is the same in pet dogs because they live in the same domestic environment and are exposed to the same household contaminants. Yeah, and plus they lay all over the floor. If you're saying it's in the carpet, dogs are always laying in the floor more than really anyone else in the house. As much as we didn't want to involve our dogs in this mess, there is a silver lining for humans. The study suggests we can maybe use dogs to figure out how pollution decreases fertility, and this could be helpful for two reasons. Firstly, because dog studies on fertility come without all of the stigma and social complications of human studies. And secondly, because external influences like diets are easier to control in dogs. All right, and this study has been published in scientific reports. Bad enough people are not reproducing. Now you're ruining it for the dogs as well with your chemicals and pollutants and things that you use to make carpets. Wow. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, here's the funny part. They have put so many different scenarios on what they thought might be causing the low sperm count in many of the men today. I promise you, when the next article come out, they will be pointing to something else different. That's just a pattern I notice. But please tell me what you think about this. Now, dogs, and you have these men and the dogs are now showing low sperm count. That's pretty messed up. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.